When using an eSync or ESTS adapter, you can configure battery modulation settings. Battery modulation extends the lifespan of the device's battery by mimicking the standard charging and discharging cycles of a lithium battery. In the Lava Tablet Manager app, or LTM, you can set upper and lower charging percentages for the battery to ensure that it doesn't overcharge. As part of the battery modulation feature, the device will occasionally perform a recalibration cycle and charge to 100%. You can set this battery charge cycle limit in the battery modulation settings from anywhere between 4 and 9,999 cycles. The default is 50. This is done to ensure the mobile device's battery is calibrated properly with the app, and the battery percentage values reported by the tablet are accurate. However, a couple of years back, we noticed an issue with some mobile devices that they could get stuck at 100% charge when this recalibration would happen. Basically, the device would charge to 100%, the RBM-equipped adapter would turn off charging, but then the device would renegotiate a power contract and immediately turn charging back on. Sometimes the device would manage to break out of the cycle, but we've seen the negotiation loop continue on for minutes, hours, days, with the potential of going on indefinitely. Since it was not clear how many mobile devices were vulnerable to this problem, Lava engineers decided that the best solution was to limit the battery calibration level to 97% as a default. This prevented mobile devices from getting stuck in this charging loop. Early in 2022, we received a call from a customer who was using about 100 Samsung Galaxy Tab A 10.1 or SM-T510 tablets with eSync adapters. They were being used in a 24/7 setup, and the customer said they would run fine for about 7 to 10 weeks, but then would die. When they were rebooted, they would run for another 7 to 10 weeks and then would die again. Lava engineers hadn't encountered this problem with the mobile devices themselves, as the testing process typically involves keeping a mobile device connected to the adapter for 2 weeks. So they investigated the issue. They plugged an SM-T510 into an eSync adapter and let it run from 3:17 p.m. on February 23rd to 8:41 p.m. on March 19th and logged the results. The chart on the screen measures the battery level in the top row, voltage in the middle, and current at the bottom. As you can see in the results in the first column, the battery level was pretty consistent throughout. Due to battery modulation, the charge fluctuated between 45 and 75%, occasionally fully charging for calibration. The current also remained relatively stable, however the voltage slowly dissipated over time. To confirm this behavior, a second test was performed between March 24th at 4:49 p.m. and April 21st at 4:57 a.m. This test achieved similar results, as can be seen in the second column. Both these tests were performed with the calibration being limited to 97%. Lava engineers changed the battery calibration level to 100% and ran the test again. This one ran from April 21st at 5:12 p.m. to May 11th at 4:35 p.m. As you can see in the third column, the results were somewhat different. While the SM-T510's battery voltage did dissipate during the battery modulation sequence, the 100% battery calibration appeared to rectify it. The voltage after the battery calibrated itself was higher than it was before the calibration, while the battery started dissipating again afterwards. Testing suggests that the frequent calibrations will ensure the battery voltage won't dissipate to the point that the tablet turns off. Changing the calibration level can be done in the LTM app, but is hidden in a secret menu. On the opening screen of the app, tap on the top left part of the screen 5 times and then the bottom right of the screen once to make these hidden settings appear. Scroll down the screen and choose the button that says Limit Full Level and change it to Permit Full Level. This changes the battery calibration level from 97% to 100%. To exit the hidden menu, repeat the tapping process. So far, the SM-T510 is the only mobile device we have come across that has experienced this issue, but others could be affected as well. However, this problem only applies if you're using an E-Series simulcharge adapter in a 24/7 setup with battery modulation turned on and the tablet never manually rebooted. In most situations, the SM-T510 will not experience this issue.